Hey guys, Richard Blaine here. Thanks for stopping by my easy cooking channel and easy gear and knife review channel. Today I'm shooting within the store that I manage where all the knives are sold. Today I'm not cooking. Today I'm going to do a review. Today I'm going to do a quick review of this tool right here. This is a Khukuri. You saw me sharpen one of these last week in a video I did. That was an Ontario modern version of a Khukuri. This is more of a traditional version of a Khukuri. It's built in India. It's not the best example of a Khukuri, but for purposes of what I need it for to explain the anatomy of this tool to you, this will work. So I'm going to explain exactly all the parts of a Khukuri, because a lot of people love this tool, but they don't really know anything about it. So I'm going to describe what it is and parts of the anatomy to make you, the viewer, and you, the user of this tool, more conversant and more knowledgeable about it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to review a little buddy of that Khukuri. It's this little Khukuri right here. This is called the Raja 3 by Cold Steel, and if you notice, it has a Khukuri blade. 3.5-inch powerhouse Khukuri blade. This is actually for an inexpensive pocket knife, okay? This has become my everyday carry, okay? This blade is a total powerhouse in a small package, just as this larger Khukuri is. If you're into working out in the field, okay, into skinning, okay, even into chopping, into cutting, okay, this little blade is the blade to have. And if you happen to be a martial artist, as I am, into Filipino martial arts or Indonesian martial arts, this is the knife you want to carry with you. So, as with usual at YouTube, unlimited minutes, let's get going, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay guys, so we're back. Here it is, a standard Khukuri, the one you saw with the introduction. And I'm just going to point a couple of things out to you, okay? Standard anatomy of the Khukuri. This curvature, okay? This curvature is called the belly of the weapon, okay? This is where the deepest part of the cut takes place, okay? This, from the blade here, is the standard width of the weapon, all right? This is your spine, okay? Don't ask me for the Nepalese translations, because my Nepalese is really terrible, okay? So don't ask me for that. This portion of the weapon is called the ricasso, whether there's a guard here or not. This is the ricasso. Your rivets, your handle, your butt cap, your keeper screw, which is actually pounded, okay? Inside is generally a rat tail style file, which is thin like a pen, but in this particular version they're using a flat, a full flat tang, okay? Usually with the scabbard, and we're not even going to go into the scabbard, okay? We're just going to go into the anatomy, okay? Right here, this is considered to be the lower spine. This is considered to be the shoulder of the weapon, and this is considered to be the upper spine. Once again, the ricasso, okay? There are generally rings in the handle of this, but not on this weapon, all right? Now, a lot of people call this a blood groove. This is not a blood groove. The precise and the correct terminology for this part of any weapon, whether it's a sword or a Khukuri, this is called a fuller. Don't call it a blood groove. Again, you'll make yourself sound like an idiot. This is called the fuller, okay? A lot of people call this a notch, and it's really not a notch. In simple terminology, it's called a cho, C-H-O, cho, okay? So that's about it. That's all you really need to know, okay, about this weapon. This part here is called the recurve, okay, of the blade. Now, this weapon doesn't have it, but a lot of times in Khukuris, you'll see indentations on the blade that start about here and run back to here. It's a sloping in the blade, okay? That is called a chira, okay? And you can have a single chira or a triple chira, okay? It doesn't matter. This cho is also called a kuri or a kura, okay? That's your standard anatomy of this tool. Okay guys, so here it is. This currently is my favorite pocket knife. This here, okay, there it is, centered in the screen. This here is currently my favorite pocket knife. This here is the Cold Steel Raja 3, a brainstorm from Lynn Thompson, the owner of Cold Steel. Let's talk a little bit about the specs, okay? The blade is a 3.5-inch Khukuri style blade, 4 millimeters in thickness. Overall length of this knife is 8 3/8 inches. Japanese AUS 8A steel, tempered at about 56, 57. So technically it's a stainless steel that sharpens like carbon, okay? It has a bead blast finish, non-reflective. Weighs about 4.5 ounces, 4.4 to be exact. The handle itself is 4 7/8 inches, and it's a polycarbonate that they call Grivex. Some people call it Grivery. Okay, it's polycarbonate. It's Zytel. It's powdered glass with nylon. Okay, it comes with 2 pocket clips, one for each side, depending on whether you're a right or left-hand carry. Designed by a man named Andrew Demko. It uses Cold Steel's new Triad lock. Everybody is aware of this lock that's into knives and has seen reviews. It incorporates a really tough modification of the standard back lock called the Triad lock. Okay, it uses an opening plate, much like an Emerson Commander. Whoops, here we go. But this opening plate also happens to grab your pocket on the way out and open the knife up for you. Here we go. Okay. It's ambidextrous, as I said, and it uses 420 J2 steel for the liners. This is an excellent tactical design in a knife. Just by virtue of this Khukuri style blade, I've never seen anything like it. Okay. When I saw this, I had to have this. I've never owned a cold steel product. I've never had a cold steel product in my collection. Never wanted one. I carry others, but when I saw this, because I use Khukuris in the field, okay, when I saw this, I just had to have one of these, okay? You have to look, phone.
Call from 8178.
Excuse me, I'm at work, so, you know, it's just going to have to ring and ring and ring. But when I saw this blade design, I just had to have it because I use a Khukuri in the field when I go hiking, when I go camping. I use Khukuris in the field. So a lot of people have seen reviews here on the tube about, you know, what the knife is made out of and so forth. What I want to talk about is, look at this blade, okay? Look at the curvature. Oh, there we go. Look at the curve of this blade, okay? What if you were a hunter, a skinner? Just imagine the curve of that blade skinning through, cutting through the bristle and skinning your game. And look at this recurve, okay? This is one tough little blade, okay? This is just one tough little blade. The reason I carry it is I'm a practitioner of Filipino martial arts. I have been for many, many years. And when I saw the size of this blade and knowing the effectiveness of this blade, this became my everyday carry for self-defense. God forbid I never want to have to use this knife in self-defense. Okay, I never want to have to use any knife in self-defense, but I know the efficiency of this blade, okay? And that's what I wanted to show you here, was just the shape of the blade. Just look at it. You can tell. My camera angles suck, okay? You could just tell. Look at the way this thing can dig if you had to use it. In any grip pattern, okay? Any grip style you want to use, this knife is going to work. So, really, this is just a short review, of this knife and about what the anatomy of a Khukuri is. I just wanted to show you this knife. This is my new EDC. This is the Cold Steel Raja 3. And hold on a second because I got a good offer coming up. Okay guys, Richard Bland, I'm back. Listen, it was just a short little review on the Raja 3. I didn't want to get into all the specs. I wasn't going to hang 300 pounds off the back of it to let you see how strong the lock is, okay? I wasn't going to do any cut tests, okay? I just wanted to tell you that it's my new everyday carry and that it's a very viable blade, very strong blade, very effective cutting tool. And like I said, whether you're in the field or a martial artist like me, this is an excellent knife to have, right there. You see how quick that comes out? So what I wanted to do is just to let you, my viewers, know that if you want to call the shop, and I'm going to leave the number in the description box, I am offering this knife, okay, to any viewer who wants this knife through my shop. If you give us a call and say Richard Blaine sent you, I'll have very special pricing on this tool, okay? I think you'll find my pricing very fair. So give me a call. I'm here in Vegas. The number will be down there in the display box, in the description box. If you're interested in one of these Raja 3s, give me a holler for special pricing. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.